Waimairi School is the hub of the local community.
Morning, guys.
It's populated with adults and children and dogs and toddlers and grandmas and granddads before school and after school every day. And that feeling is a part of who we are. It's the community vibe, it's the meeting place. What we've done as leaders was we spent a long time working out what was important to underpin everything we do, and then we empower the staff members to design whatever powerful learning looks like in their learning space. So we'd studied a lot about child development, particularly neurological development, and we'd got a fairly clear idea of what's happening to kids' brains as they move through from preschool into early school years. And we started to feel there was a mismatch between what we knew about how that brain was developing and what we were getting them to do in the first years of schooling. Your one is making sense of their worlds, and this one goes making sense of outside.
I applied for a study award, and that's really when I started to look at transition to school and how Te Whāriki, the early childhood curriculum, could actually be part of what we did. We were able to look at how we could weave Te Whāriki in with the New Zealand curriculum.
We needed to give our junior staff a working knowledge of that document. And we sent our staff to go and work in local early childhood centres every fortnight for about 18 months. They developed a deep understanding of the children that were coming to them and realised that they didn't need to be prepared for school. School needed to be prepared for them.
No, not yet.
It reinforces to the kindy kids that starting school isn't a big thing. We don't ramp up, you're a school boy or a school girl now.
We don't want children to have to be able to write their name before they come to school. We don't want children to be able to count to a certain number. We just want them with those dispositions. So we look at courage, confidence, responsibility, perseverance, trust.
Back in the day when I did new entrant teaching, I would do everyone writing their book every day in their writing book. Everybody has to do this, everyone has to do that. And now is that child ready, willing and able?
Yes.
Or are they not quite, am I getting anywhere making that child do that, you know? So that's definitely a shift for me.
Yeah.
And actually, at the end of the year, that's exactly how they would if I'd forced all those years ago, but far less tears.
As the children choose their own activities or the things that they want to do, we can always find some way to talk about it or to listen to what they're saying to make it a learning opportunity, to make it a learning experience for both us and for them. There are also times in the day where they're expected to say, come to their reading group. The learning at that time for very new children is where to find your reading folder, where it is that we're going to do our reading, and as children get more ready and willing, then the learning tasks at reading time becomes a reading task, not a management task. Gorilla. Now push it back in.
Gorilla.
The children are building their sense of playfulness, they're building their courage, so that in a couple of years' time, when they need to be courageous and press on with that more formal learning in mathematics or reading or writing, they knew how to draw on courage to push through and master something new.
I love it when you can hear the kids verbalising that as well. So sometimes it'll be like, don't worry, you try again, or that didn't work, I'll ask a friend, or I'll try something new next time.
We've had a number of information evenings for parents where we've actually shown them the research. It doesn't take long to convince parents when they see how happy their kids are.
My second child started here at the beginning of last year. There was a wonderful thing that they did in assembly one day where they wanted to get one child to go up on the stage and walk on some eggs to show how they wouldn't break under the weight of a small child. He felt safe going up on the stage, he felt like this was his community. He trusted the principal and he walked on some eggs, for goodness sakes, in front of everybody.
Could you push it?
Every child, a teacher is on their level. They literally get down on that child's level and learn about that child and adapt to teach them how they need to learn. And that's really special. They're not teaching a classroom, they're teaching a bunch of individuals.
For this particular change with the junior school work, the results that we're seeing are multiple. It's easy to go to the quantitative academic indicators, which are very good and happen further up the school as the children are much older. And it's because of the foundational work that's done in the junior end of the school. Beyond those great academic results, we've got the social and emotional results which we see, which are more qualitative. It's the way that children are being at school.
Guys, we need to squeeze some snakes in.
If you can learn to learn, then you can go out into the world and do anything. This is what children are taught to do here, is learn, and they love learning.
Tyler, can we put dinosaurs on it? Where is he? Look. Well, we did it.